All right, let's get started. I'm ready.
Cool. Guess the movie poster tagline.
Two men, one pod. What could go wrong?
That's that would be our poster tagline, Chris.
Wow, that's a rough one. Yeah.
Hey, that's why I don't make them. I just
Yeah,
critique
yeah,
them. Okay, ready?
yeah. Oh, okay, okay, cool. Yeah, we're starting off with the easy one, classic Ghostbusters. Who are you gonna call?
Yeah. Oh, as tradition, we always start out with a simple one to get, the palette all warmed up. Um it is
I'm
kind of
dancing to the theme in my head, by the way.
yeah, it is kind of insane that this is like one of the posters. I know there's like a classic poster with all three of them, but just I love this poster so much because it is like it's mysterious, but also like really fucking funny that it's this goofy looking ghost and they just like cross it.
Yeah, but it feels like just branding of like a pest control company or something like that. It's very well done. Very simple.
I'm so happy Ghostbusters exists. You know what I mean? Like sometimes I think about movies that have so much like joy and love put into them. I'm like, I'm glad that was made.
I'm glad this is like I get to share this.
We did a reaction to it way back when.
Yeah, yeah, that was one of our first big ones. I remember that was I want to say that was our first to hit 100K.
Wasn't that Spaceballs?
Spaceballs I think came out later, and it passed Ghostbusters later on. But I want to say Ghostbusters was our biggest at the time when it came out.
Well, yeah, I mean, Ghostbusters was definitely one of those movies, which is why we did a reaction channel in the first place. But Ghostbusters was one of those movies where people were yelling at me. They're like, "How the fuck did you never see Ghostbusters?"
Yeah, 100%.
Cool.
Here they grow again. Ooh, I know that one. What's that from? Here they grow again. Fuck. Not Gremlins. They don't grow in Gremlins. Um, oh man, that's gonna bother me. What is that? Damn it. I feel stupid because it's like one of those like at the tip of my tongue. Like I know that line.
Sure.
Damn. Okay, what is it?
You don't want any hints, or you don't want to?
Oh, okay. Give me a hint. Give me a hint.
Um, it's a movie both you and I have seen only one time.
Okay. Did we react to it?
I'm not saying that.
Damn it. Here they grow again. What grows?
You don't get
Okay.
follow-up hints, man.
um,
What kind of fucking
yeah,
world
no,
do you think we live in?
this is a cruel and unfair world, Chris. You got to know it or you don't. Okay, what is it? Oh, what? I got it right. Fuck, I had it mostly right. Gremlins 2.
You see, if you had said, "Oh, it's not Gremlins 2," I would have been nice and given it to you. But the fact that you were like, "It's not Gremlins," I'm like, okay, he's wrong on both accounts. Like,
Damn it. Yeah. Okay.
yeah,
Cool. Hey, at least I was close.
I know that was kind of funny. I was just like, "Oh man, you're gonna hate yourself."
Damn, we did react to that one though. Dude, Gremlins 2 was such a mind-blowing experience for me. I remember that reacting to it.
I'll never forget it. Like it is, it's everything people said it would be. Which is like, I remember when we reacted to the first Gremlins and we put that video up, everyone in the comments was like, "You guys gotta watch Gremlins 2. It's nothing like you expect. It is basically a fuck you to the studio system." And it's just one of the most beautiful things ever made. Like it is just, another movie that I can't believe exists and I'm glad exists.
I know. I know. Same here. Same here. Yeah, I love the second one too.
Like
I remember like especially that big fourth wall break sequence. I remember I was like so taken away from it.
a sequel like this just wouldn't happen today. Like
Yeah.
it wouldn't be allowed to happen, to be like a movie that was very beloved that like you're now gonna just say fuck you to it. There's no fucking way. And okay, so let's move on.
The story of an uncommonly gentle man. Okay. So my guesses are there's Forrest Gump, there's Edward Scissorhands.
You do this a lot where you'll throw out a bunch of movies. You can like think of them, but I want to know which one you're actually picking as a guess.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I thought I was able to kind of just throw that. I thought that was a rule. Okay.
I mean, you can run through
Uncommonly-
movies out loud. That's fine. But I'm just saying also, like, when it comes time to pick one, you got to be like, okay, I want to lock this answer in. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I just wait for one to be right, and then you just show it to me being right. Okay, so uncommonly gentle man. I don't think it's Forrest Gump because Forrest Gump's more about his intellect than it is about how gentle he is. So I think my only guess would be Edward Scissorhands. Am I right on that?
You want to lock that in, buddy?
I'll lock it in.
Yeah?
Okay, cool. Yeah. Right on.
Okay, so this is one of those posters that has like two taglines. If you look closely, right above the title, it says, "Innocence is what he knows, beauty is what she sees."
Interesting. Okay.
And then there's also another tagline that's something about fuck, I can't find it, but yeah, Edward Scissorhands was like, which one do I pick? You know?
I love that movie. Do you watch that movie a lot?
So I've only seen it once. I need to see it again.
Okay, I think I mildly grew up with it. I saw it on TV a lot. I watched it last year around, I think, either Halloween or Christmas time. It's just one of those like classic Tim Burton movies.
I think right now my favorite Tim Burton movies are a tie between Batman Returns and Beetlejuice.
Okay, yeah, fair enough. Those are solid options.
So I gotta say, the first Beetlejuice, when I watched it, I was like, when the sequel was coming out, I was like, okay, I'll finally watch the first Beetlejuice. You were doing that thing where you're like, by the way, it's just a crazy movie. You don't really have to focus on the story or whatever. And you were saying that over and over again to like make sure in a good way, where you were like, don't get your hopes up in that way. It's just insane. And I was truly like really moved by the movie by the end. I don't think I think the movie gets kind of underrated in that sense of like how, how much it cares about its characters.
Yeah, well, I was just saying, because I'm not the only one that had that take about Beetlejuice.
No, that's why I said I think it's underrated in that sense. I feel like it's common for people to say.
Yeah, it's interesting. I know. I'd like to watch it again with that in mind for sure.
Especially like Winona Ryder's character. And then Alec Baldwin and Gina Davis, the couple that actually dies, right? That they never could have a kid. And they find this connection with Winona Ryder, who the only reason she connects with the dead is because she doesn't find connection with her parents. There's a lot there.
Yeah, there's a lot to chew on. Nom nom.
Nom nom.
What is that going to be a new catchphrase for us? The shouties.
Chris,
nom nom. Is that our boy?
Obviously, Schindler's List has a lot to chew on, nom nom, but...
Okay, well, to be fair, I don't think we would ever say Schindler's List has a lot to chew on.
Now, obviously, we could talk about Zone of Interest all day, but...
This movie's really stylistic, but it also packs a punch.
That's an inside
joke.
That's an inside
joke. Sorry, paywall guys. We're not letting you into this one.
Yeah, I know. Even through the paywall, that's a joke that I don't think we can say.
Okay.
Okay, ready?
Yep. 2 dads, 1 toy, no prisoners. Oh, that's some kids movie, isn't it? 2 dads, 1 toy. Oh, wait. Okay. This could either be like Daddy Daycare, one of those kind of offshoot movies, that like I wouldn't have thought of, or it's a really obvious popular one. I'm trying to think. 2 dads, 1 toy. That's got to be a kids movie. 2 dads, 1 toy. Jingle All the Way. Jingle All the Way, 100%. That's what that is. That was like one of their movies.
I was going to be so happy if you didn't get it, because I'm just like, this is one of your favorites, and the fact that like if you didn't get this movie.
I love Jingle All the Way. If anyone hasn't heard the Jingle All the Way episode, I'm actually really happy with that one. I wish more people listened to that one.
It did decent.
Oh yeah, that's true. It's true. I just wanted it to blow the fuck up.
Yeah, I mean, like for as well as a Jingle All the Way episode could have done. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm proud of that episode because it showed a different side of how a movie changed us. You know what I mean? Because it showed like it doesn't always have to be these like masterpieces like Terminator 2 or Jaws. Like it can be Jingle All the Way.
All right, cool.
Ready?
Yeah. He's out to prove he's got nothing to prove. Napoleon Dynamite. I know exactly what that one is. I love that one.
I was curious. I was like, he might get this like almost immediately.
Yeah.
Again, listen to our episode, you know?
Yeah. I love this movie. I know this movie like the back of my hand.
Favorite quote?
I'm trying to think of like a quote specifically because I usually combine it with like the blocking. You think anyone wants to go toe to toe with me while I'm wearing these bad boys? Forget about it.
I think our mutual favorite scene in this movie has to be the Tupperware scene.
Yeah, exactly. Dang it.
Oh,
and before that,
which
too.
is a scene that we didn't get to talk about on the podcast, and we always talk about like, fuck, we missed that scene.
Yeah, remember I added in that extra shouty to it though?
That's right, we did. Okay. I was about to say maybe we can talk about it now, but go listen to our Napoleon Dynamite podcast.
He'll give her the spring break of a lifetime, even if it kills him. He'll give her the spring break of a lifetime, even if it kills him.
Hello, friends, family, and colleagues. I'm being really quiet right now because it's late night when I'm recording this and roommates are sleeping, but I had to stop the video right there because this is just a highlight of the full bonus episode of Movies That Played Us that you can find over on our Patreon at Movies That Changed Us. Let me give you a little taste of Chris's reaction to the movie that tagline is attached to. If you want to know what that is, you gotta head over to our Patreon at Movies That Changed Us. We're excited to see you there. Stay nice.